Welcome to the final part of Metroid Prime
Oh yeah, I forgot
Remastered.
you got the new suit.
And it looks badass.
Yeah,
Love
it
that shit.
does.
Meanwhile, last part I was like, I don't think you get a new suit. Just shows how much I remember of this playthrough since it's been, over a year. Maybe your method of recording is better. You're like able to remember shit.
It is very helpful for Nier, let me tell you.
Alright, I think this part we're cleaning up the last of our Chozo artifacts and beating the game, obviously. Otherwise, it'd be a kind of weird part to end on if we didn't beat the game. But,
Oh no, it'd be like Draken Card.
it'd be like 5 times longer than Drakengard.
Draken Card could have been 10 times longer, but I was merciful.
Pretty sure that would have caused me to quit the channel, to be honest.
I'll live stream all of it at 100k subscribers.
You want to know a quality of life thing I really would have appreciated for this game? Warping between save points. Considering, like, the biggest complaint we have of this game is the backtracking.
Okay, like I love warping in Metroid Dread, but I would sacrifice that in a heartbeat if it put it in this game.
Yeah, because, like, at least in Dread, the act of moving around that world is very fun anyways. Here, not so much. I think the controls here are good, but I'm not, like, actively enjoying the movement of this game like I do in Dread.
Well, I think that's probably why you haven't really seen anyone else attempt a first-person game in this style, because it's just so much you have to do to make it a lot more fun to reverse for an FPS game. And FPS games just, in general, because of your limited camera, so much more benefit from a linear map.
Yeah, which is, I hear a lot of good things about Prime 3 though. So
I think that's why you like. I think that's why you are more likely to see like a third-person game attempt this style.
Mm-hmm.
Like Recore, I think was supposed to be a Metroidvania.
That game,
I could be
that
wrong.
Xbox exclusive. I think
Because that one was also from Keiichi Inafune and ex Retro employees. It's just Keiichi Inafune touched it, so apparently it's cursed.
Yeah. Also, I just want to say that 180 drop shot, no lock on the Metroid was pretty good.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
we need some Metroid Prime trick shotting videos. I think that's what this game's missing.
Well, I'll practice more at Doom Eternal, and whenever we get to that game, maybe I'll have some trick shots there. Probably not, but
And also, unfortunately, every trick shot in this game is going to be really slow because there's no sensitivity control settings in this at all. So
Metroid Prime PC release, so I can keyboard and mouse it. That'd probably break the game, honestly. Because having twin stick aiming already breaks the game in this.
Yeah, but there is a mod for the Dolphin version that you can download that makes it a standard keyboard and mouse.
I tried it.
Control scheme.
I don't know why. I didn't really like the feel of it.
Well, I think that's probably because this game wasn't designed for that. This game was very much designed for a controller.
I think it was more how the buttons, the amount of buttons you had. Because maybe I should have spent more time with it. But oh well. This game got announced pretty quickly after I downloaded it, so I just deleted it anyways.
Yeah, I was getting ready to actually download that shit. But this, obviously got announced and dropped out of nowhere. This guy's cool. I love the subplot going on with the space pirates in this, where they're experimenting with the Phazon, trying to make more types of Metroids. They're trying to soup up their soldiers, but end up giving them cancer, like this guy.
Yeah, anything that like actually expands on space pirates, because even with what Zero Mission did to expand on stuff, it still doesn't feel like there's enough lore on them.
Yeah, the space pirates in the 2D games, I feel like they're the one thing that Prime actually does way better.
Yeah, they feel like a threat here, in a way that
They,
they never could in the 2D games.
and you know, like we were just saying, they just inherently do more with them here. Because in the 2D games, they're just kind of the bad guys that you shoot sometimes.
Yeah, they were expanded to be a part of Samus's past, but like, that's never really translated well to the games. It's one of
Yeah,
the
and then
things where the minimal story of Metroid has kind of really hurt it, because there's only so much you can tell during the game, where pretty much all the story sequence stuff is before the game starts.
yeah,
Um, and it's been
and
helped
then
by Fusion and Dread, but because they still have to work in the more limited designed world, they can only really do it in their stuff with the X Parasite. So everything before the X Parasite doesn't really have much development.
yeah,
Since Metroid Zero Mission dropped a lot of the dialogue from Zero Mission or from Fusion, outside of a couple story sequences, which I still think it's done better than like Super Metroid in terms of actual world building. Not to insult Super Metroid or anything, that's very much a masterclass of what it's trying to do. But for what Metroid would do with its lore, it kind of detracts. Damn.
I,
Fuck that
I'm
guy.
sorry. I just was fucking tired of that bitch. I was like, get the fuck out of my face.
No, I get it. I wasn't expecting you to be so blatant about it. Damn.
Dude, the power bombs, we were talking about them kind of feeling lame in this. I think they're pretty fucking cool in this.
Yeah.
You
When they're
drop them
actually
and they're like
useful,
a
that's
miniature.
nice.
Yeah, you drop them and they're like a mini fucking nuke. I love that shit.
It's like Fallout.
Oh shit, I used the shotgun ice! I used the shotgun ice!
Chill Penguin would be proud.
Bitch!
God damn! Alright, that's pretty cool.
Damn, I'm actually getting use out of it.
Hell yeah.
Oh, not on this guy, though.
Just hit him with a missile, damn it.
Nope.
Ugh. But yeah, Chill Penguin would be proud after you die to him. Not gonna let you live that one down.
Listen. Fuck you.
It's okay, you can make fun of me when I'm forced to do X2.
I mean, you know, since neither of us have played them, we don't even have to do them.
That is fair.
We could do it for, like, the streaming series.
I'll gladly play as X for X4, but like...
Yeah. And we could say
next time I play the other X games.
Yeah, I mean, we do have that idea for, like, the backlog series, so we could use those games for that as well.
If we do it live, I am playing the easy mode, and no one can stop me.
Or you could just use save states.
I'm playing the easy mode, and no one can stop me. I'll use save states for classic Mega Man, because I feel that comes with the territory for an NES game. But SNES, I shouldn't have to use save states.
I don't really... I don't get it. I think a lot of SNES games are pretty close to being as hard as a lot of NES games.
Probably, but in my head, I feel like I should. And I should ignore my head.
I don't think we ever really mentioned it, but the fact that the plasma beam just fucking melts the enemies into ash is fucking dope.
That is pretty metal.
This is why we need Prime 4. We need Nintendo to be cool again. Nintendo's just been releasing these games made for children.
What was Metroid Dread?
It's a 2D game, so clearly it's made for kids.
Of course. It's my bad. We'll forget the point where Quiet Rogue is shot in the back and killed,
Yeah, that's fine.
or the main enemy gets turned, or Ravenbeak gets turned into a fucking Eldritch horror.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's metal as
He's
fuck.
he's like Barney. The kids love him.
2 plus 2 is 4.
Oh, I love you, Samus.
Whoa.
My dear daughter.
I had to think about that for a sec.
I'm also the voice turned more into Goofy than Barney.
Yuck, yuck. We're gonna go beat those space pirates, Samus.
Well, hey, you Samus.
What happened to us, man?
I don't fucking know.
We used to be cool.
I don't think we were ever cool, to be fair.
No, we started this channel by playing Sonic and Halo.
Clearly the two best gaming franchises that have ever existed.
Yeah, you can make an argument for Halo. Not now, though.
Yeah, it's the two franchises that were like so iconic to gaming but fell hard.
Oh boy, did they fall.
Oh wait, that's just like us. Like we were just saying, we used to be cool, but now we've fallen from grace.
We were never
We
cool.
are.
We were never
We
cool.
are.
That's our difference.
We are the Sonic the Hedgehog of commentary channels.
I don't think there's enough commentary channels to make that declaration.
No, we're closer to like, I don't know, one of those copycat mascot platformers on the Genesis that never got sequels.
That hurts. That actually hurts. Not gonna lie.
We are the High Seas Havoc of commentary channels.
Ugh. Can we go back to Nier? I felt less insulted with that.
Nope. Listen, reality checks are a good thing. They remind us of our place in this world.
Oh, jeez.
The High Seas Havoc, that's a game we're going to play for the channel. I love that game.
I've never heard of that game.
The characters literally looks like the Sonic 3 sprite, but with a pirate outfit. There's like no momentum or anything. There's like slopes, but there's no momentum, and your main attack is basically the insta shield.
Let me look this up.
So it's pretty fun.
High Seas Havoc.
Yeah, for the Sega Genesis. But we wouldn't get to that till at least after Spark the Electric
Oh
Jester.
my goodness. What am I looking at?
High Seas Havoc is peak gaming, dude.
Known in Japan as Captain Lang. Captain Langu. And in Europe as Captain Havoc. I kind of like Captain Havoc a little more.
Captain Havoc is pretty cool. What the fuck, game? Dude, did you see my super missile orbit and then it hit another one?
Well, at least it hit one.
F you. Oh, I double kill. Let's go. You know, I've never used power bombs against those guys. I don't know if they work.
High Seas Havoc received generally positive reviews. Tony Ponce for Destructoid called the game a ripoff of Sonic the Hedgehog. And that's the entire reception page of this game.
No fucking shit.
There is no development section. Gameplay. Each level apart from the first two and last one have 2 acts. The cap seal level was removed from the European version. That's it. That's the game.
You know,
that's the gameplay synopsis. What the fuck?
The game feels kind of like I said, it feels kind of like Sonic, but they removed the physics, so it kind of feels like you're playing through Sonic 1 levels, just with less fun control.
So it's like those Flash games of like Sonic and Mario's world, where it's just Mario controls but with a Sonic sprite.
Kinda. You still hold like the D-pad direction to accelerate in a certain direction. You just don't gain any speed on slopes or anything. There are slopes and stuff as well, so it's like they could have had that, but they didn't.
I think I'd rather play Shantae if I want a pirate aesthetic thing going.
Hey, don't knock High Seas Havoc. It's really good.
I'm sure. I'm never gonna play it, but I'm sure.
All right, first live stream.
Oh boy.
Anyways, we got our last Chozo artifact. Now we can beat the game.
Hooray!
Who knew this fucking...
You got all the Chozo artifacts, right?
Yep. Who knew this fucking room where you have to come back 3 times would actually mean something meaningful in the end?
Nah, that's some BS.
I mean, I think it's a good idea because they're like, okay, we should put one of the Chozo artifacts here because the player is gonna see all these different colored switches and stuff and be like, okay, I gotta come back when I get the right beam each time. So it's like it's a room that you actually remember.
I'd be pissed off because I'd come back each and every time and be like, I still can't solve this. What the fuck? I'm not a puzzle man.
Oh, fuck you. Anyways, I think I must make a beeline to the ending. So, I think that's what we're doing.
Yeah, you probably gotta go all the way through the phase on mines though again. Or no, you gotta go to the rec
you
set.
go to the main hub.
So we're going back to the Talon IV overworld.
Yep. And this, I think, is the fastest route from here to there, so...
You think, so there's probably a way faster route.
Probably. I just know that there's, like, a cool fucking morph ball shortcut in a save room, and I like it, so...
Fair enough.
And we're here, so I did it.
Yay! Back to the pretty overworld. Oh, jeez.
Fuck this guy.
He can block ice, but not this. Shaking my head.
But yeah, the plasma beam fucking rules.
Apparently. Ow. Not against him.
Fucking mushrooms. I was always like, this tree looks very suspicious to me. But there's nothing to do with this tree in this room, I think. It's just a cool set piece.
Huh. It's a scan, so you need it for 100%, I guess.
Well, no, it wasn't an important scan. All the important scans will say recorded to logbook when you scan them. So you don't have to scan literally everything.
So some poor developer really liked that tree and wanted to talk about it, and it meant nothing.
Yeah. It's world building. Oh, we're at the crashed frigate. Yep. Oh, F off. You're getting plasma beamed, bitch.
Oh, you can use the grapple beam here. Well, after you've already completed this area. Yay.
I think I'm
sure it's useful for, like, secrets and such, but... Ugh.
I think you're supposed to, like, come back from this way that we're about to go through with the grapple beam so you can get to the ship easier than you did the first time, but I never did in this playthrough, so because I have the most roundabout path through this game, probably.
And we had to watch every second.
Not every second. I cut some things.
Well, I can tell you what, we're not downtown yet, so don't sing that song yet.
Talon, making our way to Talon overworld so we can kill Ridley.
Too bad I unironically like that song.
I like that song, so...
Oh, I just hear everyone meme about it, so I'm like, oh, this is hated. But I kind of like it.
No, it's just a very easy song to remember. So it's like super catchy. Oh. So people, when you start singing it, everyone else starts singing it.
Of course.
Because everyone knows the fucking melody and the lyrics for some reason. Fuck these fucking things. I don't know what they are.
Oh, I don't know either, but I've seen enough hentai to know where it's going.
What?
Samus, don't leave that armor.
The armor is part of her, so would it matter?
Don't take it off. Don't let the Zero suit out. I mean, do, but probably don't.
The Chozo armor stays on during sex.
There's probably some hentai art of that.
Good.
No, I guarantee there's hentai art of that.
No, I'm sure. There's hentai art of Dark Samus.
Why is that what surprises you?
It's not really surprising, but I think that a lot of people don't realize that Dark Samus is a fucking mutated alien Metroid.
Well, Dark Samus is only the suit, but she has an entire design under the suit that looks like Samus. So, at least in the minds of hentai artists.
Yeah, in the minds of hentai artists. In reality,
I give them mad respect for that.
in reality, the Metroid Prime took the form of Samus's suit, and that's what Dark Samus is.
Yeah, but then at some point it wanted to fuck.
Ridley theme.
Oh yeah, he's in this game. I forgot about that.
And he's extremely mechanized after his first encounter with Samus in the last game. So
Kind of destroyed him. So
I don't really get how he goes.
So
from
is this before or after Metroid 2? Because like he's not fully mechanized in Metroid 2 now. So like this is after Metroid 2.
No,
because there's clearly Metroid's around.
No, shut the fuck up. It's fucking before Metroid 2. It's after Metroid 1. I don't understand how he goes from this cyborg thing to like half cyborg and then instantly full like biological by Super Metroid.
Is he biological Super Metroid? I thought he was still cyborg then.
No, he doesn't have any cyborg parts in that game. He just looks like a 16-bit sprite of Ridley from the first game.
I'm going to assume in development this was supposed to take place after Super Metroid. Or they just didn't even think about that.
No, I think this was always meant to take place before, but they were like, okay, so you defeated Ridley.
What does Ridley look like in Super Metroid? Is he mechanized?
Ridley looks... No? I just said he's normal.
I'm not Super Metroid Other M. That's what I meant. My bad.
Other M, it's a different creature.
It's not even Ridley? Okay.
It is. They took DNA of Ridley and made a clone of him. That's what Ridley is in Other M.
Oh, I can't wait to get to that game.
Because in Super
this fight
Metroid,
looks really easy. Just shoot.
In Super Metroid, you freaking kill Ridley. Like that's the last time the real Ridley is alive. So,
I feel like someone in developing Dread was fighting the urge to have another Ridley fight for some reason.
I think I might just be missing, because I'm always been like, I don't know how he goes from this to whatever he is in Metroid Return of Samus, or Samus Returns, and then I don't know how he goes from that to Super Metroid Ridley. That still doesn't make sense to me, but I think him going from this to what he is in Samus Returns actually does make sense, because in Prime 3, Ridley is in that, and he's all like phasoned up. He's all like phasoned up. So maybe the phazon helped restore some of his biologics.
Maybe he's just armored right now.
Well, no, because if you look at his neck, it's clearly a mechanical like joint rather than...
Well, maybe we can assume that in this reality, they can regrow flesh and kind of reattach it to you.
But they never establish it.
They don't establish a lot of things, so... Yeah, this fight looks really easy.
It is. It's
Especially
just
because it looks like you can tank everything anyway, so you don't really have to dodge.
there is a way you can beat him way faster. Like, you can burn his wings. I just forgot how. I think if you power bomb him when he lands the first time, then you can, like, get rid of his wings and he stops flying around everywhere.
But you're not going to try that.
Nope, because I forgot about it.
God damn it.
Wah, wah, wah.
The morph ball looks cool and it's red.
Yeah. I'm just trying all my different beams, because why not?
Yeah. I do like the suit a lot. Dread suit's still my favorite.
Yeah, the dread suit is just so good.
Like, such a good color scheme. It's great. It makes me sad every time I play it that you don't get it wrong.
To me, it's always between the like standard iconic Super Metroid suit and the dread suit. But I think the dread suit I like more.
Yeah. I do really like the all the suit designs for Metroid Prime 2, though. Those ones are also really cool.
Yeah.
And then Fusion grows on me more and more as I play it.
I haven't really seen much of anything from Prime 3.
Yeah.
So I don't really know what the suits look like in that.
It'll be a good mystery when we get to it.
Yeah, I'm excited to play that game. I'm less excited to play Prime 2 for some reason.
I'm excited to try them all. I just don't know if I'll finish them since I couldn't finish this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Writhe in pain, you bitch.
Oh, hey,
okay, he's not fully
finally
mechanized.
burned. His, like, face isn't.
His claws, too, and parts of his arms. Like I said, I think it's more armor for a lot of it.
I don't know. I feel like his
neck for
head,
sure. The neck for sure.
Yeah.
And the wings.
And the tail.
But like a lot of it looks a little more armored. So maybe something to help repair him so he could still go out and fight while the rest of his flesh is getting regrown. I don't know. Because maybe by Metroid 2 he's healed more. So you got Proto Ridley. And then by Super Metroid he's back to normal until you kill him.
What the fuck is the mecha? Oh, I'm using the flamethrower. But what is supposed to be the Ridley robot at the end of Zero Mission? Is that like a beta version of this, or is that just a separate thing Ridley had made?
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's a fucking bee in here. Technical difficulties. Alright, when this fucker lands, I'm getting in a paper towel. Alright, I'm going to try to commentate on this.
Is it a bee?
Yeah,
like
it's a fucking
bumblebee?
bee.
A bumblebee, or is it like a yellow jacket?
Might be a yellow jacket. It doesn't look fuzzy.
Yellow jackets look like wasps, but yellow.
Maybe that. I don't know.
Because those you can kill, but like if it's an actual like bumblebee, like a fat one, you probably shouldn't kill it.
Later, we're gonna wait for it to come down because it's by my light. That was fun to find.
It's the Metroid
no idea how that
bee.
got in here.
It's actually a nano Metroid, what you're encountering right now.
Of course, this fight goes on for a while. Wow.
Yeah, I don't think I'm doing it very well, is also the problem.
And this is how much health you lost. You really can just tank this fight. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. It makes it hard to jump out of the way of his dash because it forces you to stop locking onto him right as he starts dashing. But you want to dodge right when that happens so he doesn't hit you. But you can't do the standard dodge if you're not locked on. So...
yeah.
Oh my god, Ridley.
Just die.
Fuck off. Please.
It just keeps going. Oh my goodness.
I think maybe if you shoot him in the mouth right as he dashes, you might stun him. Because he opens his mouth. So maybe that's how you stop him. I just never thought of it, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, he's fucking dead. Again.
That's fair, because you really don't need to. It just takes longer.
Yeah.
But you can attrition him pretty easily.
Fuck! Why did they decide to help now?
Don't know.
They should have had the like Chozo artifacts be optional, but the more you have, the more they help you in the fight against Ridley.
Oh, it should have been like Ganon.
Yeah. That is one thing that I do really appreciate about the remake, or yeah, the remaster here. When playing this game on the original GameCube, it was really hard to distinguish what the hell the Chozo like ghosts and the Chozo statues and everything even looked like.
Yeah.
Just because of like the resolution on a really high detail model, it kind of didn't work that well together. It's like the one part of the game's visual design that I
dang,
thought
it
was a
went
little
full alien
lacking.
now.
Oh yeah, we're in the impact crater now. So, where did this meteorite of Phazon come from? Who knows?
Sakurai won't ever tell us. Or not
Apparently,
Sakurai, Sakamoto, fuck.
apparently Phazon gets fully eradicated from the universe by the third game, so, or by the end of the third game, so.
Ah, yes, of course.
Yep, and there are unique creatures in this area that you have to scan too, so. Be on the lookout. Hopefully
cool,
we
though.
see. Hopefully, yeah, this area is cool. This is effectively the like, what's Mother Brain's lair called?
Torian.
Torian, yeah. I always forget that name for some reason. But this is effectively the Prime's version of Torian.
Yeah.
Very, very unique. This feels like Zen from Half-Life. Oh, not these fuckers again. Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, we didn't really get to see it there, but I do love the animation of when they're on your face.
Yeah.
Very alien.
Mm-hmm. That's something else that, I keep bringing up Half-Life. That's something that a Half-Life Alex does when a head crab jumps on you.
Oh, I never thought about that. That's terrifying.
Yeah, it's cool. I just realized it changes color, so you should probably switch your beams to match it. Oh my god.
But you have power bombs, so...
For now. I didn't get a lot of expansions for this thing. That's probably one of the main things I'm missing. Because I have 200.
Bone? Is this thing like alive or something?
It does appear to be big ass teeth. So I don't know. It could be.
And you're not going to try to switch beams, are you?
Nope. I'm gonna use my power bombs until they're gone.
Oh my goodness. So very creepy sounding.
Mm-hmm. This area is really cool.
They went all in on the sound design here.
Oh yeah, and the Metroids just keep coming, by the way, because...
Ah, of course.
Of course they do. They come out of the walls and shit. Just get to the door. Go, go, go.
Yay.
Oh, thank you. Now I get more power bombs. I don't actually know if these refill your power bombs too. It just says missiles.
I don't know. That's why in Tread. Why is there fish? What the fuck? Or no, those are baby Metroids, aren't they?
I just did the math. I think the max missiles you get is 255. So I only missed 9 missiles expansions, which is pretty good.
Oh my goodness, use other beams. I don't think
Dude,
it refilled your power bombs, by the way.
Well, I had 5 there, so I don't know how many I had before.
Oh.
I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
Look at the save file now, damn it. I know you have your Switch on you.
You know what I do? We did just record that last near part. Oh, but I have to get the Prime Remastered game out, and I'm not exactly sure where that is.
I downloaded it. I always have it, you bitch.
I have it physically, so I'll always have it for the rest of time.
I'm going to assume you can't walk on this without getting hurt.
Yeah, it hurts. It's like super phase on.
Of course. I finally walk in it, but we got super phase on. Yep. Alright, well, get fucked me.
Here we go. We're at the boss. This is a Metroid, apparently.
Yeah, kind of mixed on his design as a Metroid. I guess it's supposed to be heavily mutated, but maybe it's one of the later stages? But we don't really see the other stages in this game.
I think what it is a standard Metroid got hit with the meteorite and became ultra mutated from there, rather than, so it went on a completely different evolutionary path than the other Metroids.
You were not in the morph ball in that cutscene. Immersion broken.
But yeah, this thing is mostly armored. Once you defeat this first phase, you see what it actually is underneath the armor.
It kind of looks like the Guardians from Zelda.
It definitely looks more Metroid-y in its second phase, so.
Gotcha. How hard is this fight?
It's not. It's not hard at all.
Was that because of the twin stick controls, or even in the original game?
Even in the original. I never had trouble with this fight. It's just war of attrition. I think you do way more damage to it over time than it does to you.
Gotcha.
And especially on the second phase, that's just a finale, basically. It's like, use your new phase-on beam to fucking kill it. It's like the
not hyper beam.
Yeah, the not hyper beam, the not super FU laser from Dread.
No, I love that thing so much.
It's so fucking cool.
So glad it's only in that escape sequence, but still. It makes it very memorable.
Oh. Yeah, they have these little trenches here for you to avoid it if it charges at you. So, that's like probably the hardest thing you have to avoid. The things it shoots at you drop.
Do you need to even dodge it, though?
You probably should.
Like, you still have all of your tanks left.
Yeah.
And it's already almost a quarter through its health.
Yeah, like I said, you can just war of attrition it. Though, so on your first playthrough, you might not get all the energy tanks at least, but even then, you'll have plenty.
I suppose, but if you just gotta spam your shots, it doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, you just gotta. Well, you can only really shoot its eyes.
True, but this game has a lock on.
Do I try to use shotgun ice here?
No.
The ice beam phase is actually the worst one because the ice beam is so slow.
Yeah. So you might as well stand next to it so you can hit it.
Oh, shotgun ice, bitch.
Damn. They had to go through and animate that for all of them in it. Because I'm going to assume it doesn't randomly draw ice everywhere. So I feel like that'd be a lot to write.
No, I think that's easier than animating it for every specific spot on the land.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yes. If you have the specific
Match that
animation...
trigger finger, damn it.
If you have a specific animation for literally every part of the world that you could possibly shoot, then yeah, that's a little much, I would say.
Oh, gotcha.
It's much easier to just have a little algorithm that says, okay, coat the walls in these ice polygon things. But like for each of the enemies, I think they do have a unique ice model. Alright, bitch. Get shotgun iced.
Bam. Does that do a lot of damage or not really?
Yeah, it does. It
Okay.
it makes him immediately go into the next phase.
Did you get frozen? What? That's weird.
Yeah, he shot ice thingies at me
Is
in his
this the
ice
only point where it can
form.
happen?
I don't know. I don't honestly remember if there's actually ice enemies in the game. I don't. Well, maybe the ice space pirates. Ghostbusters. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, the Ghostbuster beam is the worst one. Well, maybe flamethrower, since I never actually used the flamethrower, so.
Gotcha. And here I thought the plasma beam was always called the flamethrower. I don't know where I picked that one up from, but I'm gonna blame Geek or Cheek because that was my first exposure to Metroid Prime.
Oh, I really hope I use the flamethrower. I don't think I do.
I think you'd remember if you do.
Yeah. Well, it has been more than a year, so I don't remember shit.
That's true. I always forget you forget what you do during your playthrough. That's my advantage.
I think you'd forget things like this too if it's been more than a year.
Well, it's been more than a year since I recorded and edited Halo 2, so that'll be interesting.
I wonder if you could power bomb it as it's going by like that. That'd be cool.
Fun behind the scenes fact: I recorded and edited Halo 2 before I even did Halo 1. So that's how long it's been.
Jesus Christ.
You're still on over 2 energy. You're still barely. You've only lost a single energy tank. Like, what the fuck?
Super missile, bitch.
I would get so bored with this fight.
I mean, it's more involved when you're actually playing.
I am sure, but like, when I'm barely losing health. I feel like at some point I'm just spamming shots.
Oh, shit. That bitch froze me in his fucking wave beam form. What?
That didn't happen in Ghostbusters.
Oh, yeah, it did in Frozen Empire.
I
The new
don't
one.
care about the new ones. Fuck them.
Yeah, I watched Frozen Empire. It wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it would be, but it was still not very fun to watch.
I refuse to watch it.
I mean, that's fine. Mr. Guy, who in the past several videos has been, in the camp of argument that, oh, you don't have to be faithful ever with anything.
No, but you still have to be good quality writing. A lot of
But
stuff that's not faithful
original,
isn't always
are
faithful,
the original,
or isn't always well written.
Are the original Ghostbusters movies even really that good? Because I don't like them very much.
I've only seen the first one, and I think it's a fun time. I'm not a big fan of it, but I think it's a fun movie.
You're not a fan of it, but you're not that big a fan of it, but you're vehemently against the new movies. Just cuz.
Because I want people with the money to make movies to make actual new movies, and not just bring back old IPs for nostalgic cash grabs.
I mean, at the very least, with the newest Ghostbusters movie, they did get one of the original guys who was involved in the making of the older films, but doesn't really mean that much. So, but yeah, this is the true form of the Metroid Prime.
See, that's more like it.
It's even easier now because you just have to wait for it to drop a pool of Phazon, and then you shoot it. Oh, there, it did its little Phazon shit. And then it switches visors so you can't fucking see it.
Oh, it'd
And
be a
there you
shame
go.
if I just didn't have. Oh my goodness.
And there we go. That's the whole fight.
Oh.
I like how
Well,
it
they
roars
tried.
at you. I like how it roars at you, but it doesn't have a mouth.
It kinda does.
It doesn't.
Just shut up.
It's just like a weird membrane skin. You know, like a Metroid. But it has eyes now, so. It did shit. It shit. Oh, God.
I see that shite. Different
There we
visor
go.
time.
Hyper mode. It's even called hyper mode.
Is it?
Yeah. And when you're standing in the Phazon, look at, like, right underneath the boss health bar. It'll just say hyper mode.
They knew about Prime 3 before it was even conceived. Just like they somehow knew about Dread. Except they really didn't, but hey.
I think they are just copying. Oh no, he spawns fucking Metroids now. Oh god, what do I do? Ow.
Power Beam? Or Power Bomb?
I don't know. No, you
Oh,
just
jeez.
fucking shoot it.
Okay, that really is hyper mode, damn.
Yeah.
You still have so much fucking health. Samus is yawning under her helmet right now.
Man, this is much easier than the previous adventure I went on. On Zebus.
Fuck those fucking doors, fuck Mother Brain, oh my gosh. Why is it a bullet hell on an NES?
Samus really likes her like filler arc with the Prime series. It's like a nice vacation.
Yeah, before genocide, then losing what is almost a child to you, then PTSD and an obsession with the baby, and then yeah, Fusion and Dread. So pretty traumatic experiences. So how come this Phazon powers you up?
Huh?
Why is it only this Phazon that powers you up?
Because I think something happened at the beginning of the fight or something. I don't know.
Okay.
They didn't want to program you to have it in the rest of the game. I think if you actually use like a Game Shark and get the Hyper Beam in the rest of the game, like shooting at any of the enemies just causes the game to crash. Because none of the enemies are coded for that beam, I guess.
Huh.
Fuck your Metroids.
I didn't know you had to specifically program each beam to work with every single enemy.
Well, it's probably they probably just have like collision tags or something, and they probably only have if checks on the other enemies for like certain beam types.
Ah, yes. If and then elif for every single decision and game logic in the game. That's a good setup,
yes. Right? Yeah, that's how I code. Roar.
I'm just waiting for it to die.
That was a good cycle. It shit really fast.
Yay. Now get in there. Use that shit.
And we get to see it in our normal vision for the final hit.
Yay. Die, you bitch.
It turns into the Core X.
Oh my god, that is like X, what the fuck?
No.
Well, I guess in later 3D games like Dread, no, that's not.
Don't let it take your suit. Don't let it take your suit. Okay, thank God. Shit. Escape sequence.
Of course. Not yet.
Oh no, we just cut.
Oh.
Samus did the escape off screen.
Oh, fuck this. I gotta be able to play the escape sequence, damn it. I feel cheated.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't have that. It would have been very easy to have in this. Just go through the area you went
They
through
did at the
backwards.
beginning of the game.
Yeah, I know.
That's so bizarre. All right.
That's like the joke at the end of the Brain Scratch playthrough where they're just like, yes, Talon IV, you've survived Samus's wrath this time, but you'll blow up one day.
Are there specific endings for time and completion rewards, or not really?
Not really. You get like extras in the like gallery and stuff.
Yeah. Also, did they change her face model for this? Because that looks
Yeah,
very different from how I've seen in other screenshots of this game.
it's the original. They just made a new model like they did for everything else. They definitely did style it after the original model. She looks more.
Let's say she does not look like the. I guess the Smash interpretation, because you can't really see much of her face in Dread.
She doesn't look like the Sakamoto version.
Well, that version looks like the Zero Mission version, so.
Yeah, I know. She's basically just really hot.
Oh, I guess there's also Samus Returns has it.
Prime Samus.
She's less anime, is what I'm saying. I guess.
She looks more like a real person in this rather than what she looks like in the
Bring back the anime, damn
series. I mean, we have that plenty. I
want more. Dread didn't give it to us.
I love the Zero Suit model in Smash Ultimate. I think it's fucking awesome.
Yeah. Very hot.
Well, it's like in Smash 4, they really accentuated the sexualness of her, but then in Ultimate, they like slimmed her down a bit, made her more lean and muscly, and I think that's more accurate to what Samus would actually look like.
Well, you kind of have to do stuff when you're wearing an Ava plug suit. It's just a skin tight bodysuit. Like there's. You have to do a lot to make that less sexual. Especially because they decided to give her a massive chest.
Yeah, and that's why I really appreciate the Smash Ultimate model, because I don't feel like it's so really sexualized. Because we had this whole conversation in one of our earlier parts, where I don't like necessarily seeing Samus as this, like, I don't know, super, like, she is attractive, but I don't like, that's not the reason I like her character, you know?
Don't play other M. There's so many fucking ass shots.
Yeah, but I don't think that particular model, I don't know, maybe it's just the way that game looks. I don't really like her model in that game.
Yeah, I can agree.
It looks very plain. I don't know. Oh my god, I love this song. Oh. And this is where we don't get the original credits from the original game, which sucks.
Really? Do you only see it for this version?
You see all the people that worked on this game, and then at the end it'll say, and a very special thanks to the original team that worked on this game, and that's all they get.
I know you can at least look it up, and most people don't pay attention to the credits, but like, come on. What's the point?
Yeah.
They might as well at least do them right. But this coming after Dread, it's, yeah.
Now, would you rather, I think we asked this question on the first part, but would you rather have something like this where the credits are just as long but it doesn't credit the original people? Or would you like to have something like Colors Ultimate where it has the original credits, but then it just tosses the new credits on top of it and doubles the length without adding music?
Well, you see, that's poorly designed.
Yeah.
And...
Oh, my Switch...
Too long there for you?
Listen, I was afraid to touch the stick.
Yeah, because you never know if it's going to skip or not, because games can't decide if that skips credits or not, and it's so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So right now that I like touch the stick, I'm like, okay, I can just rotate the stick in
But yeah, anyways, what I was
infinitely.
going at, I like what the Final Fantasy VII ports or the Final Fantasy ports do, where they have the original game and its original credits intact, and then they have an option in the menu where you can view the credits of all the people who worked on that specific version.
Mm,
Now, granted, that's a really small team of people, but I think it's a good way to have both, without putting them
yeah.
all in one and having the credits stupidly long. Which I mean, I'd be fine with two as long as you have music and you don't like. Come on, like if you can't make it skippable, why? Yeah, who really wants? Who actually wants to make a 4 hour credit sequence? Like,
Yeah. I
Keiji
really hate.
Inafune.
I really fucking hate how the Crash Bandicoot Insane trilogy handles the credits. Because they do just credit everyone from, I believe, the original teams that made the 3 games and all the people that worked on the remakes. Unfortunately, they did all that in one credit sequence that plays at the end of all 3 games. And it
Huh.
uses even the same. It uses the same Crash Bandicoot 1 end theme medley that the original Crash 1 credits use, but the credits are too long, so they just loop that medley several times.
Why can't they just do what they could always do what Halo MCC does, where they take out the credits for everyone. There's just no one gets credits. Not the original developers, not the developers of MCC. No one gets anything.
I like
They
when
they could be there could be a credit somewhere. Maybe in the main menu, but
yeah, I like when games like let you select the credits on like the title screen or something.
yeah, they don't necessarily need to play at the end of the game.
Yeah.
I think that option should always be around, or like what some games will do, where they have like an entire section, like an entire gameplay element built, like Ultra Kill. For its credit sequence, it just has this entire museum dedicated, where it lists all the people who made it, and then has other fun facts about development of the game and other little Easter eggs. Obviously, it takes a lot
Mm.
more to design. Or one of my favorite sequences was Sonic after the sequel, where they go through, do their ending medley of all the stage music, and show you like the kind of some of the thought processes going into all the stages. Like this
Mhm.
stage was inspired by Grand Metropolis, or this stage was made because Coke. And I think that's another cool way of doing it. If you want to make it a little more interactable. Uh,
Yeah.
Yay!
We did it. 91% in a total of 9 hours and 30 minutes. Damn.
Yeah.
You know, the playthrough was 9 parts, but one of them was just way too long, so we didn't want to do that. So, but yeah, final thoughts, I guess. I really fucking love this game. It can get very, backtracky. But I find that when I'm actively playing it, the backtracking bothers me less because I feel like I'm exploring the world more versus when I'm watching the commentary here, I'm like, oh God, I know where I need to go. Why didn't I just go this way?
Yeah.
You know,
Um,
but,
I think it's a
yeah.
great game. It is not a game for me. Like,
Mm.
I will never tell anyone to not play it, but after sitting through all this, I don't really ever see myself finishing the game.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. Like the final bosses are pretty lame. The final area is cool, but it's just like a little platforming sequence. There's no like nothing to explore or anything. Um, I really like the lore and everything. Also, for some reason, we didn't get the after credits scene of the like of Dark Samus waking up. I don't know. I don't know if I accidentally cut that out or not. I don't think I
Was
did.
that in the original game? And is it
I
actually in the remake?
I feel like it was in the original game
Huh.
because like like what happens is like you see a hand coming out of the pile of Phazon, and then an eyeball opens up inside the hand, and it looks cool as fuck. And then Dark Samus doesn't look anything like that later on. So,
it's like
I don't.
Pan's Labyrinth. Damn.
I don't know if I accidentally skipped it in this or if it just doesn't play at the end of the remaster.
It's because you wiggled that right thumbstick.
Or maybe I'm thinking that it's like a cutscene from Prime 2, but I don't know.
Maybe.
But yeah, that was Metroid Prime. Pretty good game. First full finished playthrough of the year. So that's cool.
Oh my goodness, it is.
Yep. But join us this Friday.
Wait, Sonic Dream Team.
Dream Team started in last year, so I don't count it.
Whatever. Okay.
But yeah, join us this Friday for yet another Nier part, and then next Monday we'll be playing Shadow of the Colossus. Woohoo!
Oh boy.
It's gonna be fun. Gonna be a fun little playthrough there. So
you'll be there,
we'll
right?
See you then.
Right?
You bettered. And you also bettered like, subscribe, and share, and rate 5 stars. And follow us on Twitter and TikTok and Spotify. And do all those things in all those other places.
Yeah, you announced that at the end of a 10-part playthrough.
Fuck.
We're terrible at advertising ourselves.
Yep. This is why we only have 67 subscribers tentatively.
69,
at the
please.
Time of this recording.
69, please, so I can get the screenshot.
Listen, if we ever get to 69 and it stays there forever, I can't be mad at that. 1, 2, 3.
Go.
Fortnite Battle Pass. Shit out my ass. Alrighty.
Was I supposed to hit play after that?
Yes. No. Okay.
Metroid Prime.
Metroid. I'm gonna throw it in at the end or something.